We're drafting for week number 1, ladies and gentlemen. We're drafting for week number 1 on Underdog Fantasy promo code Smitty. Underdog Fantasy promo code Smitty, where they'll match up to $100 in your first deposit. We're going to be diving into a draft, gearing up to just win week number 1. Here are the week 1 matchups right in front of your face. And I'm ready to tackle this bad boy and try and win 20K on Underdog Fantasy. I would love for all of you to join me in a contest right now. I'm going to drop the link in the live chat. I'm going to pin said link. The link is in the description of every video. The link is going to be pinned in T-minus 2 seconds in the live chat. Let me grab it real quickly and pin it. There it is. And sign up. They'll match up to $100 in your first deposit. But we are, thank you, Michael Zastro, 2 months being a member, still watching the last live stream. Nice. We're going to jump in, and I'm going to draft a team to try and win 20K in week 1. Now, on Underdog, on these weekly winners contests, which are running out, look at the green indicator showing how many drafts are left. It's about 80% full, and it's going to steamroll because week 1's approaching and people are going to just file in and draft like crazy. But the thing about this contest is there are $3.5 million in prizes, but the interesting part is not any individual week has anything to do with another individual week. It's really the coolest best ball contest you could think of because it is best ball. You draft one team one time, no waivers. You got to account for everything, injuries, bye weeks. But the beauty of this one is, see this here, weekly prize breakdown. That means week 1, someone's getting 20K. Second place is getting 10. Then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, all the way down. $1,000 going to 11th through 20th place. In week number 2, week 1 doesn't matter. In week number 5, weeks 1 through 4 don't matter. In week 17, weeks 1 through 16 have nothing to do with week 17. There is no end of season prize. There is just who's winning 20K each week. And how did you draft your team? Was it best player available so you got a great shot every single week to win that one weekly individual prize? Or, like tonight, did you gear everything around week number 1? I'm going to try drafting the best week 1 team I can. The Fantasy Football Show begins right now.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
From the Fantasy Football Show.
We don't have news yet. I need to nix that and get right into the draft. So we're going to jump in here in T-minus 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute. I just wanted to again preface that tonight I'm going to try and build the best week 1 team I possibly can build, and I'd love for you all to join me in doing so, or maybe you want to gear up for the Buy-Mageddon that is approaching. Whatever the case may be, we're here to do it and do it live together, and you can draft alongside in another draft, or you could jump in this one right here. I'm clicking the green button now. I suggest you click it right now. There's a little bit of a YouTube delay, so I'm going to wait. Then I'm going to click it. Boom. Now we should all have 7 more spots to begin. This is weekly winners. I'm trying to hammer home the best week 1 team I can hammer home. But you don't set lineups. Best score. Yeah. So best ball is basically, your best lineup gets started for you. There's no lineups, there's no waivers, there's nothing of the sort. Let me go ahead and just make this smaller and expand this out a little bit. Put that right there. And maybe I'll hike this up a tiny bit because we don't need the real estate at the bottom, and I can make this bigger. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Your boy got the 6 overall pick. I'll put it in board view so it makes it easier to follow along. Dan the Grim Reacher's in the building. Maybe I'll let you guys help me draft this team. So we're going to take some votes. I want everybody to yell out what pick they want in the chat every time I'm getting close. There's a little delay, so being on the clock for 28 seconds or whatever they give you, you're gonna have to kind of call it out early. So let's decide what we're gonna do here. So call it out. Let me know what you think, and we'll try and smash this draft. 100 of you in here so far, hit that thumb up button on your way in the door. All right, so these matchups are, some of them are tastier than others. I think the Lions-KC game's tough to predict. It could be very high scoring. It might not be. I think the Buffalo-Jet game's going to be very fun to be involved in. I think the Green Bay Packer-Chicago Bear game's going to be a lot of scoring and be fun to be involved in. I'm probably not going near the Niner Steeler game at all. That seems like a disaster in terms of expecting big scoring. So we're almost on the clock here. Who are we taking? I'm not going to go CMC here. He's playing a very tough Pittsburgh Steeler defense. Who are we rolling with here? Someone says Jalen Hurts. Should we? This is early. Let's see if we can get Hurts in the next round. Well, what if we went A.J. Brown here? I'm going to time out. Okay, fine. Everyone's saying go quarterback. We'll go quarterback. We're doing weeklies. Let's go quarterback. You want to go quarterback? We'll go quarterback. We'll go Jalen Hurts. Got a bunch of Hurts in here. We'll go Hurts. It's fine. Okay. I liked Kelsey too. I wanted Kelsey. There you go. You guys are too late. You guys are voting way too late. Everybody voted Hurts. Get in here and vote earlier. I would have taken Kelsey. Okay. Let's see what this does for us though on the flip around. Maybe it ends up being a blessing in disguise. We'll see. St. Brown versus KC. I like that idea too, but St. Brown's going to be gone. So let's see what we're going to get here. QB's a little early in the first, guys. But I mean, we're going for week one, so it's fine. Wouldn't that be amazing if this won? If we can pull this off, win week one, let's go. Hurts, nice pick, says Eric. Eckler, Zastro, you're late to the party. 10-man PPR, says Ty Lee. Ty Lee, what are you talking about? Austin Eckler, Garrett Wilson. Oh, I love Garrett Wilson to fall. Olave, says Zastro. All right, let's look ahead here. Guys, call it out early. There's like a 10-second to 11-second YouTube delay. Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants might be pretty good. Tony Pollard would be a nice little pick here. I like Tony Pollard here. Olave, New Orleans at home versus the Titans. I like that as well. Olave's nice. Pollard just went. So Olave, I got a bunch of Olave votes. Ridley, Jacksonville. Let's go Olave. Pollard's gone. Sick nasty. What's up? Ramirez, appreciate you. Part of me wanted to have Kelsey, though, because of that Thursday night game. Wouldn't it be amazing to just get Kelsey, Mahomes, just have a bunch of KC guys, and if they go nuts, walk out of that Thursday night game feeling like we're on our way. Okay. Hopefully the right player falls here. This is going to be critical for us if we're trying to build a week one team. And so far, we have Jalen Hurts and Chris Olave. I don't mind it. I would have preferred Kelsey, but I'm letting you guys vote on this one. To a degree. Andrews next. If you guys voted, I'll take it, but I don't know if I want Andrews next. We'll have to see. Calvin Ridley went, then Josh Allen. Hurts is nice for week one. If you're doing a week one contest, though, Hurts is going to have a nice little outing. Devontae Smith would be nice, but I don't know if he's going to last. Calvin Ridley just went. Derrick Henry. So I'd really like to get... Let's see here. I mean, I like... It really would have been nice. Games, okay. Here we go. Josh Jacobs just went. Andrews is available. Waddle's available. Debo's got a tough matchup. Not going near Debo if we're trying to build for week 1. Lamar. Isaac. Who's he going to take? Wonder how, Ramondre's a no-go against the Eagles. This is why I didn't like quarterback early, because now we're just kind of stuck. I didn't like this one, guys. There's no need. We could have got potentially Burrow. And maybe Dan the Grim Reacher is going to just snipe us on this as we're trying to build a community team. Thanks a lot, Dan. Thanks a lot, Dan. Appreciate that one. Maybe we do go Andrews. If he's available. Cam Akers or Monty? Probably Monty, bro. I'm not a big Cam guy. There goes Andrews. So hopefully Devontae Smith falls to us. Waddle's not bad. He's got that Charger matchup. Waddle. Let's go Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith. So week 1 lineup so far. Hurts, Chris Olave, Devontae Smith. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. It's good. That's good to get the little stack action going. Can you imagine if Devontae has like 2-3 touchdowns? Hurts to Smith for 6 total tutties. Board view. Here's the draft so far. It went, again, we're drafting for week 1. This is a best ball season-long contest where each individual week is compartmentalized and a $20K payout to first, a $10K to second. And all you have to do is win an individual week because there's no collective total points of any kind. Every week is compartmentalized. It has nothing to do with the week before. Devontae over Gibbs, strange face. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, Eric? Smith with Hurts, we sure did. After Smith, it went DK. T. Higgins, DJ Moore, Darren Waller, Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Joe Burrow, Debo Samuel. All right, guys, it's up to you. You guys are drafting this one, not necessarily me. I'm letting you all do it. Christian Watson. I wanted Christian Watson. But this is up to you guys. What are we doing here? Najee's got a tough matchup. Is it Aaron Jones? Is it London? Is it Kenneth Skywalker? What are we doing here? I'm waiting. I don't see anybody. ETN? I might have to make a call because you guys aren't prepping the picks in enough time. I'm going to have to go ETN here. We got no running back anyway, and I don't see enough votes yet. You guys got to, it's their 10, 12-second delay. You got to give me the pick you want ahead of time. Travis Etienne, I see an Etienne. Good. Breece Hall. Not if we're trying to win week 1, Mark, because we're trying to win week 1 on this draft board. Okay, I need you guys to give me the pick in advance. This last column is our team. Hurts, Olave, Devontae Smith, Travis Etienne. That's a pretty good looking squad. All right, hit me with the pick earlier. I need it earlier. I'll show you the board when we get about 2 picks away, but I need you to drop it. What's wrong with Najee? He plays the Niners defense, bro. The $10 new league on Underdog. No, we'll maybe do that one next. London on the way back. He's already gone, Brad. Dotson's still there. Yeah, Dotson's not bad in the Cardinals. Maybe we should go Sam. Maybe we should have went Sam Howell, Dotson. Next pick, Terry Roberts. He's still available. He won't be available for long, though. Damn, Kenneth Walker just went. I mean, we might have to go Najee against the Niner D, but I don't know how much I like that. I think maybe we go Pacheco on the way back. He's too early here, but maybe we go Pacheco on the way back. And then that way we... I'll get to these super chats in 1 second, guys. I'm coming for you. Pickens. All right, we're up. So we either force Najee here and hope that he has a good game, gets a touchdown, or we go Breece Hall, who probably won't get the touches we want in week 1. But we could also, this could be a play for, you know, not just week 1. We're trying to maybe... I got nobody giving me anything. I'm going to have to go Breece Hall. That was what you guys were picking anyway. So even if Hall doesn't get like utilized a ton in week 1, at least this will carry over because it's a weekly, so we'll have a shot at this team. It's a very good team, by the way. Like, we went quarterback early, which I wasn't a huge fan of that move that was voted by you guys, but it looks good. ETN, Breece Hall, Olave, Devontae Smith, Hurts. That's a pretty good-looking weekly's team across the board for every week. That's pretty solid. Yeah, I think Zay Flowers does score week 1 for sure. I can taste it. Dotson just went. I would like Dotson to fall to us. Let's start prepping for this pick, guys. God, part of me wants to like not abort the week 1 strategy, but since we took Hall, you know, we've got a handful of players that maybe don't fit the bill for week 1, but that are building a very, very amazing squad. Javonte just went. That would have been kind of a nice play. All right, let me hit these super chats. I need you guys to give me the pick in advance, okay? Riff with a super. Don't forget to visit Grindhouse, grndhaus.com. And we've got some T-Law shirts that we're going to be showing here in a minute. Rashad White. right, we're on the clock here. Mike Evans, Zay Flowers. Guys, do we just abort this and say, I mean, like, Kamara looks so nice here. I'm going to go Pacheco here. It's a little early, but I'm not getting a lot of votes in time. And they're not all the same. Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers. I see a lot of Zay Flowers now. I'll look into that on the turn. Pacheco is nice though. Especially the week 1 matchup. You can follow it up and cuff him or whatever, but Kamara's interesting too. We do only have 2 wide receivers at this point, but I mean with Breece Hall week 1, Breece Hall, potentially a little limited week 1, and with Kamara being out for the first 3 weeks, we might be aborting the week 1 strategy if we do that. Alvin Kamara just went to Isaac. The problem is doing this with a bunch of snipers. Like how do we talk it out? And then it did, then everybody that's drafting with us in the live stream is going to snipe. Kind of hard to do. Like Zay Flowers, there he went. It's not week 1 only, it's weeklies, but we're drafting with the intention of trying to win week 1. Every single week is a $20K payout, $10K to second, $9K to third, every single week from this one team. So you can either draft best player available and try and win every single week to get the $20K and just have a really well-rounded team, or you can actually strategize, try and win week 1, but still have a team that's going to compete for the $20K each week, but you built it for week 1, which is what our intention was here. Do we go JSN right here? Mike Evans or JSN? Vote in the chat. Or Mike Evans or JSN? Or Ingram? I'm hoping you guys vote in time. We got 1 Evans vote. Got 10 seconds left. JSN, okay. Evans and JSN was pretty close. I couldn't really tally it up in time. It's a good squad. I mean, maybe this isn't gonna win week 1, but this is gonna be a really good team. Hurts, ETN, Hall, Pacheco, Olave, Devontae Smith, JSN. Jerry Judy. Come on, Skid. He's hurt, bro. JSN want to play week 1, says Scoob-Doo. You don't know what he's going to do week 1, bro. He's wearing a cast. He's ready to go. Okay. Yeah, we might have to keep in mind the season-long aspect at this point. Things didn't quite fall, and that's the aborting, adjusting, adapting, abort, try and come back around and make the right move. Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to ball, bro. I agree. All right, what do we got here? All right, tell me what you guys want to do. We going with a Charbonnet, McKinnon to protect Pacheco. Sky Moore. How about Sky Moore? God, the delay is just—it's like the worst timing. Like you guys vote comes in like right at the last second. I can't even see what you guys are. You guys got to get it in quicker. Now it's gonna all flood in. Go Dallas Goedert. He's gone. We went Sky. A couple Sky votes came in just now. Good thing. Good thing. You know, it's going to be interesting, though, because we got Pacheco. Kind of like the fact that we got Pacheco and Sky Moore. But Hurts and Devontae Smith is smooth. This kind of turned into a non-weeklies team. A non-week one team. It quickly evolved. Okay, another super chat coming in. Let me get to these super chats while we're sitting here. Gabriel says, Gibbs or Ridley in the third round. I have Bijan and Hurts. I mean, I go Gibbs. I know that it puts you in a position where you're like, what do I do at wide receiver? But Gibbs is just the better pick in a vacuum, in my opinion. But I think both of them are going to ball. So if you can't sleep at night without balance, go Ridley, I suppose. I wouldn't tell you to take a lap, but I like Gibbs a little more. Superflex, trade Ritter, Charbonnet for Love. Yeah, I would do that. You have K9. Oh, you got K9, bro? I mean, why you got to do that? Why you got to do a trade like that? Why you got to do a trade where you're dividing up? Can't you give him something else, man? I don't know. Maybe I mean, you're taking a risk. You're upgrading, but you're taking a risk. All right, guys, make sure you get your vote in because I'm unable to plug in what you guys say if you don't throw it out there a little earlier because of the YouTube delay. Gibson. Thanks, Dan, for sniping our Tony and Sky Moore. Dan's trying to sabotage our team here. Damn it, Dan. All right, what are we doing here? At this point, we're aborting week one. I think this would be better to do when the phone lines are open because there's just such a delay. There's a lot of Kincaid's votes last pick, so I just went with what you guys said last pick. At least this team, even if it's not anymore a week one team, is still a very solid weeklies team during any given week. And remember, Kincaid's nice because he's going to have a big blow-up game, and all you need is that 1 week. So let's say this isn't a week one team anymore. This is now a team that really is going to, at any one point, just need to outscore every other team in one single week. And when you think about it, JSN and Hall are absolutely fantastic for this format because Hall is going to get going at some point. This now went from a week one team to a team where we're trying to win one individual week later in the season when JSN is in the lineup, when Kincaid is blowing up. This is an adjust and adapt maneuver. So now we're no longer focusing on week one, I suppose. Kincaid, big blow-up week. Sky Moore could get a hold of the starting job. We were going to try and get him with Kadarius Toney, but Dan came in and took a dump on our plan. It's okay, Dan. And Olave, Devontae Smith, JSN, Sky Moore, Pacheco, ETN. I like this team. And it gives us a little flexibility if ETN's going to have a couple of those big games, and it's going to be nice. You know, we don't necessarily need to have him do it all year long. You know, I think he can, but if there's some concern about ETN being consistent because of Tank Bigsby, well, now we just need him to blow up in 1 week. Terry Roberts celebrating his 15 months on the channel. Boy,
to the moon.
Terry, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Terry. That boy got offered Pollard, Devontae for Jamar Chase. Pollard and Devontae. I mean, you probably got to take Pollard and Devontae, but I would flip Devontae for sure. Okay, we're up. What are we doing? Do we go Tank Bigsby? I don't see enough votes, fellas. No one's throwing out names. So ETN, Tank, Pacheco, Breece Hall, Olave, Devontae Smith, JSN, Sky Moore, Kincaid, Jalen Hurts. Not a bad squad. Okay. Garrett, thank you for your super chat. My man, appreciate you. Is this the same one? Oh, yeah, I didn't answer this yet. Start one at flex. It's hard to say this early on. I'd say Pacheco. I feel pretty confident about that, though, early on. World, appreciate your super chat, World. Gabriel, Gibbs, or Ridley in round 3. I think I answered that one already. And honestly, like, don't be afraid to go Ridley if that's how you want to go balance. I don't blame you for doing that. I can definitely get behind it. AR5. Again, can you come up with something else? That's just ridiculous to take away Charbonnet from your Walker. I hate those trade offers. I hate when people do that, offer those trades too. Drives me nuts when somebody makes that kind of offer. Like, I'm going to come in and disrupt your house is what it feels like. Worldwide West, $10 hauler. All $10 haulers get a moon shot. I appreciate you, my main man. Smitty, I'm in the delivery room right now in Florida. My son is popping out any minute. Oh, wow. Congratulations, bro. Just wanted to let you know I'm still tuned in. Attaboy. Let's go.
To the moon.
Let's go. He's having a kid right now. Everybody throw congratulations out there for Worldwide. Thank you for dropping the super chat, broski. Hopefully you were able to see this. I'm sorry I didn't see that until right now, man. Everybody throw a congratulations emoji or something up for Worldwide, who's having a baby. That's amazing. All right, we're getting close, guys. Please throw out a name or two for me. 10-man PPR. Bijan, Garrett Wilson, Olave, Ridley, Walker, Christian Watson, Swift. Straight fire, AMG. Appreciate you, man. That's straight fire. Absolutely amazing team. Don't even make any moves unless you're upgrading. What are you going to upgrade anyway? It's freaking unreal. Squad is completely Smitty approved. Just get it done. Would you take Bijan Wilson over any combo of Saquon Adams, CD Pollard? Yes, I know. I would take Bijan Wilson all day out over every one of those combinations, my guy. And Riff dropping his super chat. I'm coming straight for that one in 1 second. And then Julian, appreciate you. What are we picking here, ladies and gentlemen? We going Romeo Dobbs? Are we going with don't know that we need to go RB. Should we go Dobbs or should we go... He's kind of questionable for week 1. I don't have any votes in yet. Let's see here. Take Dobbs. Okay. I saw one Dobbs. Name your son. Name his son. If he'll let me, I will. I don't think the missus will be okay with that though. I don't think she'll just be like, yeah, let this guy Smitty, who I hate you, watch his show anyway. takes you from the family. Let's let him name your son. We're gonna call him Bijan. Bijane. Olave. Bijan Olave worldwide is what I want you to name your son. 12-man auction league. Rate your team. Mahomes, Chubb, Walker, Watson, Devontae Smith, Jet Steve Charbonnet. It's good. I feel like, you probably ran out of money. You overpaid on Chubb, or it's a good team. It's a good team. Very, very good team. It got thin, but that's okay. I mean, it's good enough. You built a pretty nice little squad. I like it. Bye, Jan. Guy gets a get out of. Yeah, Taylor. I like the team. I don't think you can make any moves yet. You gotta wait for the guys to build their value. But you got Walker, Charbonnet, very nice. Chubb, Watson. I mean, it's a good team, bro. It's a really good team. I bet you're probably like 4th or 3rd or 4th, and if you hit the right waiver wire guy or make just the right trade later, once some of those guys gain value, you'll be in the money. You know what I'm saying? Riff, $10 hauler. I'm sorry, poor Riff. He was like one of the first ones. His super chat's still here. 10 team, got him. 10 team, got him.
Got him.
Riff dropping fire. Guys, give me a pick early. Please, give me a pick early. What are we doing here? We could go Rashee Rice since we have Sky Moore. What are we doing? Yeah, I think you probably overpay for Mahomes. That's my guess. Worldwide Wes Ace. Should we go Rashee Rice or... It seems like a good pick here. I think I'll just assume that's what you guys want. I can't see any votes on it. But now we got Rashee Rice and Sky Moore, which is nice. Riff has 10-team PPR. Hurts, Bijan. Hurts, Bijan. ETN, St. Brown, Keenan Allen, Ingram, Connor, Kamara. I like it. I would trade Connor for sure, but I like this team. I mean, yeah. It's a little bit thin at running, a little bit thin at... See, I don't love Keenan Allen, though, Riff. That's the only thing. Keenan Allen and Connor for one better player. Go trade Keenan Allen and Connor for Debo, for Ridley, and then you absolutely got him, Riff. One move away, in my opinion. One move away. You hear me? Young man, you hear me? You got this. You got this. Gabriel dropping a $5 hauler. Julian, $5 hauler. 12-team PPR. 2 flex thoughts. Hurts, Tyreek, Olave, Watson, Dotson, JSN, Madison, Pacheco. Very, very solid, broski. I like this team a lot. 0 running back got sniped a lot. Yeah, but I mean, Pacheco's really good. I would trade Madison, and A-Chain could be your saving grace, so keep him. I would trade Madison. I would try my best to get into a Pierce. I'd try my best to get into a Pacheco. I'd rather have Pacheco and McKinnon. Oh, you got Pacheco. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sorry. I would trade Madison for... God, what could you do? Madison and Dotson for like a Hall, Walker. I don't even know if you could get like ETN or someone like that. Madison's got high ADP though. Kamara, Madison for Kamara, and then you just ride it out a little bit, bro. Pacheco and B-Rob week 1, 2, A-Chain maybe gets in there. That's kind of what I go Kamara, bro. Madison for Kamara. And then you've got a running back 1 potentially with Pacheco. And make sure you get McKinnon. If I didn't see McKinnon on there, but make sure you get McKinnon. McKinnon and Pacheco, you could start at the same time in a worst case, like emergency scenario. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very, very important piece of what you've got going on there. What can you give up for Kamara in a normal league? Exactly what we're talking about. Madison, Dotson. Unfortunately, I don't want to trade Dotson. I'd rather give up somebody else. Like Keenan Allen for Kamara and another player. Like honestly, Judy straight up. This whole Judy infatuation is crazy to me. Those are the types of players you can for sure give up. What are we doing here? Should we go back up quarterback here? Jordan Love, we got Dobbs. I kind of like that. I'm going to cue Jordan Love just in case we disagree here or we don't get a vote in. I don't see anything at running back that we need. These wide receivers we could go. I'm waiting for everybody to. We'll go Tank Dell. Because he got a couple votes, a few picks back, so I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be okay with that. So we got Jalen Hurts, Travis Etienne, Breece Hall, Pacheco, and Bigsby. And then we've got Olave, Devontae Smith, JSN, Sky Moore with Rashee Rice, Romeo Dobbs, and Tank Dell with Kincaid. I'm sorry, I see the love votes now, but you guys got to drop that about 10, 15 seconds earlier. Because of the delay. Gabriel, appreciate you. 12-man PPR pick number 11. Tua, Pollard, Gibbs, CD, Ridley, Hawkinson, Dotson, Breece, Hall, Sky, Elijah Moore, Charbonnet, Tank, Mingo, Tank Bigsby, Mingo, trade moves. 12-man PPR 11. Number 2. Tua, I like the running backs. Pollard and Gibbs. Can't really get better. CD, Ridley, Dotson, love it. Hawkinson, Breece, love it. No moves, bro. Only thing I would say is Tua. Upgrade Tua using... I don't know that you can do anything. You got Bigsby. You could try and trade Breece for ETN if you wanted some security in that spot. But I like Breece a lot. I'd almost rather get Dalvin Cook. I wonder who has Dalvin Cook. That could give you some security. But you got to wait for Elijah Moore to go off. Mingo's not worth anything. Sky Moore is going to be worth something, I think, in a little bit. I like Sky Moore. He's cemented into the starting role. And, these other guys you're going to wait on. Tua is upgradable. I think, the longer he plays, the more likely he's going to get hurt, obviously. So... you want to definitely... We got Olave, so we could go Derek Carr here. Marquez dropping the... I don't know how to convert this. I think on my other system it's $13 hauler. Appreciate you, Marquez. Appreciate you, my man. 10-man PPR Watson, Bijan, Pierce, Lamb, Waddle, Freiermuth, Ridley, Hopkins, and JT. Oh, God, we're going to time out here. Derek Carr went. I knew I shouldn't have said it out loud. We'll go Brock Purdy just so we have a backup. I knew I shouldn't have said it out loud. Um, 10-man. Man PPR Watson, Bijan, Deshaun Watson, Bijan, Pierce, Lamb, Waddle, Freiermuth, Ridley, Hopkins. Also got JT, Pickens, Elliott, and Khalil Herbert. Any moves? Very good team. Really amazing. So you have extra Hopkins, right? Hopkins is, I don't know if Hopkins is your flex, your like second flex or something. If he is, then I guess you can't really use him as much as I would like. But like, what if you were to trade? Here's the thing. You got an opportunity to maybe just throw JT to the wind here and say, upgrade Tua into one of the top 3 quarterbacks using JT. Or you ride it out and you wait for JT to come back. You trade JT for a Debo. You trade JT for a Christian Watson. You know, you trade JT for an ETN if somebody would give it to you. You trade ETN. You trade JT for a Pacheco and a wide receiver to the likes of Debo. You know. But with this team right here, you're pretty darn good, bro. Like, if Watson works out, I don't like Watson, but if Watson works out, you've got Bijan, Pierce, Lamb, Waddle, Ridley, Hopkins. If JT does come back, like, you're going to be in some good shape, bro. So I probably just wait. Try and shop JT. Try and get a Debo. Try and lay off the risk a little bit. Even if he came back and you got Debo, you'd be fine. If he came back and you got ETN, you'd be fine. You wouldn't even sweat it. You get Gibbs for JT, you're going to be fine. Jalen Warren, you could go to the Najee owner and offer him Jalen Warren and JT and try and take a running back from him. You could try and trade JT for Najee if you wanted to go that route. Those are all options I think that would be good for your team. But past that, not much I would like force. And Gabriel Hawkinson's another player I would be tempted to trade and go a little light at tight end. And maybe, you know, you can maneuver some things around. But your team's really good. I don't know that you need to do anything. You're also a candidate to not do anything until after the season's over. You know what I'm saying? So Gabriel, good job. Let me put Gabriel's team right back on. If anybody's got any ideas for Gabriel, toss it out. But I would say Tua's just the guy I don't love in this lineup. So Hawkinson, get Fields. Give Tua and Hawkinson, get Fields and somebody. That's my advice. That's probably what I will work on right away. What are we doing here? Hyatt? He's not there, broski. I got to just pick someone. Want Justin Ross. Just stack the KC wide receiver room. All right, what's the team look like so far? Let's go. I don't know that I'm going to finish this entire draft on the live stream, but they just dropped that Rottweiler. Looks tempting at 350. I might have to get in there. I don't know if I want to do it with a bunch of snipers, you know. So Battle Royale. Battle Royale. This is all the week 1 stuff. So the games are right here. So Battle Royale is week 1. Let's enter that. Click that green button now. Let's jump into a Battle Royale. And if you don't get into this, jump into one alongside of it. You'll be fine. 3 more to start. They're filling up quick. 2 more to start. Battle Royale. This is all week 1. And let me go back to active. Look at all the drafts I have. Weekly. I think this is our weekly winners one. Okay. So weekly winners. We've got. Oh, that's not the one I wanted going. I got auto picked on a bunch of these because they increased the time. Battle Royale. Weekly winners, 1 pick away. Take Bigsby. Zamir White's interesting. Evan Hall, I suppose we could look at that. We got 2 quarterbacks. We got 1 tight end. We could use another tight end. We could go Richie James. Just continue to grab all the. Oh, we need another tight end. Why not? Go Richie James. All right, we got 2 more picks. We need another tight end, so I'm just gonna queue a bunch of guys right here in case we time out. I'll come back to this team. Okay, let me get out of here and go to the other draft. Battle Royale, week 1. I'm picking number 2 overall. Who's in this right here? All right, Jamar Chase. Okay, so Battle Royale, week 1. This is for week 1. There's no week 2. This is just a week 1 contest, $5. Erwin Jefferson. Let's go. I'm going Jamar Chase here. And just so everybody understands I can do the whole thing because these are only this is only 6 rounds. That's amazing. 6 rounds, 6 people. I thought this was 12. 6 rounds, 6 people. That's amazing. Okay. So it's 1 quarterback, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, 1 running back, 1 tight end. So 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 1 flex, 1 running back. So the only thing you're getting 2 of are 2 wide receivers. So Jamar Chase. Okay. Bijan just went. Bijan and Lamar. A.J. Brown and Hurts, Tyreek Hill and who? This one's fun. All right. What do I do here? I already got Chase, so I could go Ridley. I'm going to go Ridley. Got Chase and Ridley. Got my 2 wide receivers. Again, it is 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, 1 running back, 1 tight end, 1 quarterback. Man. As much as I want to stack, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get the combination. Everybody's stacking. I'm actually gonna go against the grain here. And I'm gonna assume that Fields outscores Burrow, and Burrow still balls out, and Jamar Chase still balls out. But sum total, I'm bringing in a combo that is going to be harder to replicate. So QB's grayed out for me. This is crazy. This is fun. We can do another one of these because these go fast. We should have just did this to begin with. I just wanted to do a weekly. The weeklies are going to close really fast. These will close fast too, though. Keenan Allen, Jalen Waddle, Josh Jacobs. Okay. Who's this guy going to take? He went George Kittle. RBs. I got Ridley. Gonna go Olave. So I got Chase, Ridley, Olave, Fields. I know it's 6-man, but whoa. Jeez. It's filthy. It's filthy. Smitty, do a trade Olave and Raheem Mostert for Cooper Kupp. Do you mean acquire Olave, Adrian? Because the way you're wording that, it's almost as if you're trading Olave and Raheem Mostert for Cooper Kupp. I would, yeah, until he gets back? No, bro. No. Don't trade Olave. You don't know what he's going to... Okay, I've got Calvin Ridley. Let's go ETN. This team is straight filth, man. Fields, ETN, Jamar Chase, Calvin Ridley, Chris Olave, feeling pretty good. Yeah, don't get Kupp, Adrian. He's injured. I would take Olave in a heartbeat in any format for Cooper Kupp right now. You don't want to play around with fire. That's ambulance chasing, my guy. Golf dropping a $2 hauler dog bowl qualifier week 1, 6 rounds, 12 teams. Thank you, Golf. This team is straight fire, man. I was hoping Evan Ingram would fall for the stack, but we don't necessarily need it. But just traded Garrett Wilson and Amon-Ra for Cooper Kupp. How'd I do? Pretty good. Keep it up. You know what I noticed, though? If you do wait on a quarterback in this format, you get T. Law as the 6th quarterback. It's like, let's maybe try that next. Higbee should be force-fed. That's not a bad move. I guess I'll go Kyle Pitts here. So projected us all almost dead even. Wow. Those are cool, man. Battle Royale, $5 entries. Do it again. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Just keep plugging away. Let's run it back one more time. Yeah, that would be a unfortunate team. Oh, look, I'm taking Olave, Ridley, ETN, all those guys for Cooper Kupp in a league immediately. Who do we got in this one? Who we got in this draft? We're going to keep doing them. We're going to keep doing them live. Got the 1.1. I don't know if any of you guys are in this one. Evan Hall was dropped. Do I pick him up? Sure. 205 of you in the live chat. Let's keep doing these, okay? We're going to do one more after this. These are the week 1 battle royales. We probably need to go live tomorrow and do some kind of battle royale marathon. Because these are so quick. They're fun. They're 6 rounds, 6 people. 36 picks, I believe, right? Is it 6 rounds? 6 rounds, 6 drafters, 36 people. This is fun. Draft starts in... Okay, so we're not going with... we could go JJ in this one. I'll go JJ here. But they're doing another puppy to test. Another puppy's coming out. They're going to do another puppy. They'll probably drop it, I would guess, Monday. Okay, so hang tight on the puppy. There will be one more puppy. I imagine that it'll be set in a way that they know they're going to fill it like in a matter of 2 days. Eric survived a car accident. That's great that you are doing okay, Eric. Sorry you had to go through that. Stay safe, Eric. Golf. New concept, $10 entry. Love to see your strategy. I'll see what it is, golf. Do I take Henry in this one? Henry and JJ. New Orleans. Why not? JJ Henry Fields. Week 1. Week 1 only. What's up? Tram, what's going on? Fell asleep halfway through the earlier show. Just woke up. Appreciate you, Travis, getting in here. Who do we start? Adrian says 8-man PPR, have Rashad White, Madison, Mostert, and Montgomery. Probably, let's see, Madison is... Hold on 1 second, it's coming back. Madison is at home against the Bucks, and Monty is Thursday night. Probably go, I guess I go Madison, but that's tough, bro. Golf. Thanks, Smitty. You're the man. Hope to help you have a good weekend. Golf, let's see if we can do that contest next. How many rounds is it, golf? Because if it's like a deep one, I like this because I can do another one maybe and not have to like sit here for 45 minutes because I want to do one more. But if it's a short one, I'd be down for it. Okay. One more wide receiver and then one flex and a tight end. Let's go DJ Moore. And a flex. Let's just go balls to the wall on this one. Dotson. And then we got a tight end and then we're done. It's 6 rounds? Okay. 12 teams, 6 rounds. We can do that, golf. You're dropping super chats. I appreciate you and I wanna give back to you, my man. Do you think Deion Jackson is going to be good? Not really. I think Evan Hall, Dion, who the hell knows? They bring in another player. You know what I'm saying? Travis with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you, my man. My main man. Golf, thank you for dropping everything you're dropping tonight. By the way, we got a new super chat leader.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Landon and Brennan went at it today. Tonight's live stream, Brennan dropped a $240 worth of super chats. Landon dropped $230. Anybody that beats them will be the presented by phone line placeholder for the month, and we reset it every month. So we put Landon here just out of respect because he was going hardcore at it. So I wanted him, even though he lost, to be below Brennan. Although if Landon's up watching, all he has to do is drop $11, and if Brennan's sleeping, he'll take it from him, and then the night will reset, and Brandon will have to come in and drop that exact amount the next day. So if you're watching, it's kind of a little strategy session, if you will. Okay, last pick here. Evan Ingram is the easy call here. So my team. Adrian, appreciate you. My team, I got 83 points. It looks like I'm the second highest projected team here. All right, let's go over to, what is it? What's it called? Double dribble, nope. What's it called? Double doink? Double doink. What's the golf? Can you call in and explain this? I can look at it, but you said it was an interesting tournament, so I'm just trying to figure it out real quickly. Okay, it looks like it's, week 1. Main slate of games. 1 quarterback, 2 wide receivers, 1 running back, 1 flex, 1 tight end. What's the interesting part about this that I'm missing? Just because it's 6 rounds, maybe? All right, hit the green button. Let's jump in. Golf, you could call in if you want to, explain. Maybe you just meant that it's interesting that it's 6 rounds. Click that button, jump in. $10 hauler from Key.
To the moon.
Key, appreciate you. Key super chat. Smitty, what's up? What's good, big dog? I just had my $100 10-team PPR draft. My roster is T-Law, Bijan, Dobbins, Amon-Ra, Waddle, Waller, Olave. Love everything except for Dobbins. So if it's me, I'm going to get Pacheco, my man, using Dobbins. I'm going to get all kinds of players. Eric, let me get to this in a second. I'm at the 4 pick here. Yo, Smitty, if you've already touched on it, just abbreviate, what do you think is in store for Mike Evans? I think he's great for the ADP. Do I think he's a lock to be 1,000-yard, 10 TD guy? No, but he's great for the ADP, bro. He's great for the ADP. Sometimes we're getting him in the 7th round. It's madness. It looks like the dink and doink is literally the same thing. The double doink. The dink and doink. Double doink. What am I saying? The dink and doink. I'm just making shit up. Adrian says, I only ask, I haven't watched your new video on Alvin Kamara yet. Okay. Yeah, Alvin Kamara I love, by the way. But should I trade for Kamara? Yes, I would trade for Kamara. He's a steal in the 5.5 to 6 round territory. He can win you leagues. He's going to be out 3 weeks. I get it, but this is a running back 1 that you can have. And if you screwed up at RB or you just drafted light on purpose by design, he's a great player to go grab. JJ, Austin Eckler. Maybe Golf explained it. I'm going to go Bijan. Yeah, Mike Evans is good for the value. This is a good team, bro. Trade J.K. Dobbins for Pacheco. What other RBs? Let me look down the RBs. I mean, obviously you can get a Damian Pierce or someone like that. I'd take it in a heartbeat. Javonte even. You know what I mean, broski? Bijan season. Toasty, appreciate you dropping your super chat, my man. I appreciate you a lot. And you got a good team here. What's up? I have T-Law, B-Hall, Pollard, Olave, Kenneth Walker, Pickens, Lockett. Should I make any moves? I do like trading Lockett away on the high. I feel like Lockett's got good trade value. My team is Bijan so far. That's all we got, ladies and gentlemen. And at this point, I think I'm going to roll with the little tight end advantage in this week 1 contest here and go Bijan and Mark Andrews. Not a typical play of your boy, but in this format, I kind of like it. This team right here, I don't want to trade a single thing. I love every player. I love every player you have. I just think that Lockett could be moved. Dotson, for example. I like Pickens more. Kamara, Toasty. Those would be 3 guys that I could come up with that I want. You know what I'm saying, broski? Let me search for Golf's explanation here. I think it's just a double buy-in, right? That's the only difference. So 6 rounds, 12 teams. I don't see 12 teams, though. I'm in the double doink. And it's got 6 teams, though. Double doink. Was this another contest you were trying to get me to do? The Dog Bowl qualifier is what you wanted me to do. My bad. Maybe we'll still do it. Smitty, can you check my super chat? Need some bench. Sure, did I miss your super chat, bro? Slim. I'm sorry, Slim. Slim with the $5 hauler. 12-man PPR. Lawrence, Bijan, Walker, Wilson, Ridley, Debo. Wow. Conquo, Javonte, Flowers, Charbonnet. Very, very solid. You can't do anything with this team. This team's fire. Straight fire. Your bench is amazing. Not much you can move. Flowers ain't getting you anything right now, and he should. He will. Just be patient. Addison, same thing. Charbonnet, you don't want to trade him. You got Walker. Elijah Moore. Really, you can't do anything. Javonte, these guys haven't done enough yet to get you any return on your investment. So, Warren, just wait for Warren. Jalen Warren, you hold him over the head of the Najee owner the minute this guy pops off, and maybe you get like a Dotson who slumps in week 1, which he won't because he's playing the Cardinals. But you know what I'm saying? Like, buy low, sell high season will be your friend, Slim. But you got to wait and let Javonte, Flowers, Addison, and Jalen Warren and Elijah Moore do their thing because they're not getting you anything at this current moment in time. So making any sort of trade right now would be bad. But you could potentially pick up somebody. You just have to let me know who's there. Bijan and Andrews are my 2 players here. Gonna go Fields. Fields of Dreams. Bijan, Fields, Andrews feels pretty good to me. I think everybody feels good about their team, though, you know. Chase, Nick Chubb, A.J. Brown, Eckler, Chris Olave, Hawkinson, J.J., Calvin Ridley, Jacobs. Everybody likes their team. Smitty, would you trade Ramondre and a late first rookie pick for K9? Yeah, I would. I would because I love K9, bro. I love Kenneth Walker. I think he's so talented. You got to have Charbonnet, though. Aurora just said he just saw that we're live. Watch the previous video. Attaboy. Appreciate your support. Your rewatching views really help. So thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah. Hey, Slim. I don't want to just give you an answer because you like I love your team, and I don't want to force anything and just tell you, oh, go do this when I really don't think you need to. I just think you need to wait because you got some great bench talent that's gonna accrue value. I've got Fields, Bijan, Andrews. I've got no wide receivers yet, but let's roll with DJ Moore and pair that up with our boy Fieldsy. And now we got a little balance going on. I like this. Fields, DJ Moore, Bijan Andrews. Feels like one of the winning tickets to me. I like it. I'm feeling good about it. Doing it live. Living legend. Smitty, when can I call you and ask you about my 8-team league? Go ahead and dial in now, Living legend. The phone lines are open.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Brought to you and sponsored by Brennan Williams, $240 super chatter this month. He owns the phone line title. This is Brennan's phone line. Ladies and gentlemen, call into the Brennan phone line. I bet Brennan's excited. He owns the title to that. Wait till somebody comes in and drops a $241 super chat. It's going to break his heart. Smitty, would you make any moves with this team? 8-team, Hurts, Eckler, Gibbs, A.J. Brown, Olave, Waller, Madison, Ayuk. Yeah, Godwin and Madison for one player. Godwin and Ayuk. Godwin, Madison, and Ayuk. Go get a player. That boy with a $5 hauler. What's up, Living Legend?
Hey, what's going on?
Let me put.
Bother you, man.
No, you're not bothering me. Hold on 1 second though. Let me just get this caller here. 832 caller. Who's this and where are you calling from? (832) caller. Who's this? Where are you calling from? Clayton from Texas. Okay. Clayton, hang tight for me real quick. I'm going to help Living Legend and then come over and help you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Clayton from Texas. Okay, I got you in the system here. And Living Legend, let me make my pick real quick. Devontae's still there. Or Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith. I'm going to go with little Devonta Smith. And when I say little, I mean monster. So now Fields, Bijan, DJ Moore, Devonta Smith, Mark Andrews. I like that. I like that a lot. What can I help you with, Living Legend?
Yeah, Smitty, I wanted to run my team past you, man. It looked real good because it's like, how the 8-team always make you look like everybody good, but you playing everybody else who got 8-team, and so it's their teams be good too. So I just wanted to run it past you. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody's got good teams in an 8-teamer, but yeah, I mean, let's see what you got.
All right, so I got so it's a super flex. So I got Fields and Burrow at quarterback.
Smashed it, bro.
Got St. Brown, Garrett Wilson, and Deebo Samuel at my 3 wide receivers.
St. Brown, Deebo Samuel, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're right. 8-team, everyone's going to crush. But the difference is you have the quarterbacks I bet you nobody has on top of having the loaded team. So go ahead.
Right. And RBs, I got Eckler, Gibbs. Tight end, I got Komet. And my flexes, I got Pierce and Javonte.
Nice.
But my bench, I don't know about my bench because I got it's my bench because I drafted as such, but I didn't get to finagle my lineup. But I got Christian Watson, Rashad White, Mike Evans.
Yeah, 8-team, everybody's loaded. But does anybody have the quarterbacks you have at all? Does anybody have kind of that type of thing?
Let me see.
Because that's where it's gonna.
Yeah,
that's
they
where it's
have,
gonna be won. You guys are all loaded. It's what it's gonna come down to in an 8-man league. Who messes up?
Yeah.
Who doesn't mess up with their start bench? Because you're all gonna have Watson on your bench and DJ Moore on your bench, and then it's gonna come down to who started the right guys, and then at the end of it all, the difference maker is who's got the 2 better QBs than everybody else. Because everybody's team is stacked.
Yeah, it's like with my team. It's like my bench is like probably the best bench out of everybody's because like everybody else's bench is like a bunch of bottom feeders.
Yeah. Dog qualifier. This is what I think he was talking about. I don't know what's going on there in the background. There's a lot of crumbling. Somebody doing something there. Okay. Yeah, Living Legend.
Let me come back on. I finished asking the question. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Living Legend, I like that team. All right, let's jump in here. Golf, I'm jumping in right now. This is a 1 QB, 2 wide receiver, 1 flex, 1 running back, 1 tight end. I think it's the same concept. It's these week 1 slate of games. The only difference is I think he said it's a 12 team. So I'm going to click on this and jump in. There's 3 more to start. It's a 12 teamer, 6 rounds, 12 teamer. So it's the same concept as we've been drafting in general, but just now we have a full teams are going to be a lot less loaded up. But hey, Living Legend, your team's good, and if I had to bet without even seeing the other teams, I would say you were a top 2 or 3 team guaranteed, because there's no way anybody's having those quarterbacks and the amount of depth you have, because you're watching this show, you're getting those breakouts, and someone's making missteps, and you didn't, in my opinion, because you're following this content, and you also have the quarterbacks. So a team league, you're looking mighty good there.
All right, thanks, Smitty. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
You have a good night, man.
Yeah, you can stay on the phone if you want. Just mute real quick, and if you got anything else, follow up. You can stay there, or you can hang up, or you could call back, whatever you want to do. Let me go over to Clayton.
No, I'm just going to watch the show on my TV. Like,
okay.
Always.
Yeah. Call back if you got another question. Call back, okay?
All right, thanks, man.
All right, later. Appreciate you, Living Legend. All your support, man. You're the man. Later.
All right, thanks.
Clayton from Texas, you're live, and real quick, Clayton, let me get the $20 super chat. Let me.
Alert. Super chat alert. Alert.
My boy, Foos, I guess is how you say that. Celebrating his 9-month membership and comes in and drops a $20 hauler. What's up, Smitty? Year 2 following the show. Easily my favorite fantasy content on here. Good luck this season.
Mashed potatoes!
That's how you come in and celebrate your 9-month anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. And that boy, how do you explain the value of cuffing players to league mates? Seems a lot of guys in my home league don't realize it can be massively beneficial. Well, you don't want your guys in your home league to know, but it is case by case, Like, I don't run out and cuff Algier to Bijan as much as I do Charbonnet to Walker. And the reason being, so some of it comes down to that ability for the player to stay in their role no matter what, and how good the player will be if thrown into the mix. Like, Algier will be really good, so he's a good cuff, but it's just not as important, so it's a pecking order, Clayton from Texas.
Hey,
hit me with
man, so the way that, this is probably super lazy, but the way that I operate with my drafts, I got 3 coming up this weekend. I load in, this is so lazy, dude, I apologize. I take your top 200 and I load them as my pre-draft rankings in Yahoo, because Yahoo pre-draft rankings suck, right?
What you don't want to do, I won't want to go, but go ahead. I'll tell you why, but go ahead.
Well, so yeah, I guess just to wrap up, I mean, kind of the reason I was calling was because I was updating my pre-draft rankings. And by the way, I don't go by them 100%, but I use them as like a guideline. I'll switch between the columns of like my pre-draft rankings versus the Yahoo pre-draft, so I can see where I can get people. Yeah.
Okay, so you can you can toggle between the two.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, then never mind. Then it is good. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
but the big question I had, man, was I was updating, and I saw that you had updated. I think it was today or yesterday. You know, it's like 2 a.m., whatever. You got Eckler now at 4 and McCaffrey at 8. And I don't know if I'm losing my marbles, dude, but I feel like McCaffrey falling to 8 is just like, I mean, obviously I don't think that would happen in my leagues, but is that happening in any leagues? Is that a thing?
McCaffrey shouldn't be 8 on my rankings. If you're looking at the dynasty rankings?
No, man. It's the standard top 200 redraft rankings.
There might be.
So you got Eckler at 4? Yeah.
I'm looking at the let's see. Let me look at the top 200 redrafts. Top 200 redraft have McCaffrey at number 8 overall. And McCaffrey,
right, and then Eckler at 4.
Yeah, but if you but if you look at it, they're all tied. Eckler, McCaffrey, Tyree, they're all $45. So it's you got a sorting. It's just a alphabetical or not alphabetical, but a sorting thing. They're all at $45. So it's done on auction dollars.
All right.
Yeah, and sometimes if you go to the redraft rankings, you'll see my actual order of those RBs. You know what I mean? So they're all tied there. Okay. The top 200, for some reason, it just sorts it that way, and there's not a lot I can do to fix the top 200 sorting. But McCaffrey, it's Bijan, McCaffrey, Eckler, and then that's like the tier break there essentially for first round running backs. Now, but the thing that you got to keep in mind though is my rankings are not to be drafted off of. Like they're to guide you to manipulate the ADP and suggested rank. So when you're on Yahoo, you cannot draft off my rankings because I have Gibbs as the fourth or fifth running back. Like you cannot take them there. So my rankings are to, and this is for any. I mean, the rankings are a catch-22 because when you do them so that the person. Let me go over to the board here. I'm sorry. If you make rankings so that the person viewing them sees what you think's going to happen, they have to be conscious of the ADP value. Because if I'm telling you I think Gibbs is top 5, that's great information. But if you're going to draft off it, it's bad. So then if I say, okay, everybody's going to draft off this and they're going to get laughed at in their league because they're not getting value, then I got to make it to where it's okay. Now I got to make the rankings to where they're more feasible as to where you draft them, but then I'm not giving you my tips and my thinking about what really will happen. Like, what good is it to put Henry number 4 if I don't really think he's going to be number 4, but I know he should go number 4 or number 5 or whatever for running backs? So like it's a tough thing to explain to people sometimes, but that's the nature of it. Like, so that's why I said if you can't toggle back and forth, the last thing in the world you want to do is get rid of the ADP ranking that you know everyone else is looking at. Everyone's looking at the Yahoo ADP ranking. My ranking should identify an alarm should go off saying, oh my God, Smitty has Gibbs at 5 and he's not going to go anywhere until round 3. I'm going to get a steal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so that's how I operated for my first draft. I'm in 4 leagues. So I already did 1 draft. It ended up pretty well. I shot you a text about it. Kind of shot myself in the foot, and I'm stuck with Aaron Rodgers now and Jordan Love. But, we'll work it out. But
that's not
thanks
that
for all
bad.
the content, man. I appreciate it. Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not that bad. But real quickly on the rankings. So when I have McCaffrey tied with Eckler and McCaffrey and Eckler at $45, and then you look over and you see Tyreek Hill and Garrett Wilson at $45. That's it's tough. Like, just make sure you're not spending that amount of money in an auction and you're not drafting them at that value. You're getting away with what you can get away with as long as you can get away with it. So for example, if I say Garrett Wilson's worth $45 and you go into an auction, you're going to know that that's what I think he's going to end up giving you back. But as you increase your dollar amount of dollar by dollar in increments when you're bidding, he'll end up settling on him well below $45. But what I'm trying to say is I think McCaffrey gets injured this year. So he's not getting the Bijan $50 rank. He's not getting the number 1 running back rank. And when push comes to shove, I do believe Garrett Wilson will give him a run for his money in total value because I think McCaffrey will miss time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it all clears for me. Like, it makes sense to me. I guess just seeing that ranking threw me off, but the monetary value next to it explains the sorting in the Excel doc. So
yeah,
makes
you're
sense
probably better off like if you can copy, and there's copy buttons, there's Excel buttons, downloads, and copy buttons. If you just copy and paste in the running backs into your Excel sheet, and then copy and paste in the wide receivers because they're ordered on the cheat sheet. The top 200 just sorts by dollar amount, and I can't control the order on that for some reason, but I'm gonna try and work on that for next year.
Sounds good.
All right, bro.
All right, man, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you later.
Later.
All right, 925 caller. Who's this, and where are you calling from?
This is Jeffrey. I'm calling from Georgia.
What's up, Jeffrey?
Yo, so I traded ETN and Gibson for Gibbs, and I want to know what you think about it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me draft real quick, and then I'll help you here. 1 second. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm on the clock here. I'm on the clock here, and let's go Christian Watson, I guess. My team so far, it's okay. I'm not like thrilled with it for week 1, but it's good. I mean, I got Fields, Kenneth Walker, Ridley, Christian Watson. Okay. It's an interesting format. Okay, hit me with your trade one more time, bro. Let me put it on the board here.
Yeah, I traded ETN and Antonio Gibson for Jahmyr Gibbs, and I was wondering what you think about it, because I love Gibbs this year. I know you do too, but
yeah,
I mean,
I think that's Smitty approved. That's Smitty approved. Yeah, Smitty approved. Definitely.
Yeah. And I have Fields, Pollard, Gibbs, Chase, Wilson, and Pitts and Swift in my starting lineup right now.
Nice, bro. Yeah, that's a really good team. You got to be pumped about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
But hell yeah. I mean, I just want to know what you thought. I mean, I love your content. I've been watching you for like 3 years now.
Appreciate it.
I never called in before, so I mean, just want to show some love.
I appreciate it. You said Jeffrey from
Georgia.
Georgia. Let me put that in the system here. So when you call in, you what?
I found you through Raj.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
an Irish fan. I'm from California.
Nice, bro.
So.
Jeffrey from Georgia. Okay, I got you in here. You got anything else? Anything player-wise? Any questions about a certain player?
So I only have good running back depth. I was wondering what like waiver wire running backs you like, because I kind of just gave up 2 of my running backs.
Can you read them off?
So I have Tony Pollard, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jerick McKinnon, and Swift.
So Pollard, Gibbs, McKinnon, Swift. Okay, who's on the waiver wire?
Let me check. Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. These teams are looking pretty good here. I like this Bijan, Olave, Etienne, Ingram team in the 10 spot. I like this Hurts, Devontae. Oh, I don't like Godwin. Yeah, that team fell off.
I mean,
go ahead, bro.
The waiver wire running. I mean, I feel like the best guy in my eyes right here is like Myles Gaskin on some real like. No. Yeah.
I'm about to waste my markers, bro.
No, I thought
Miles. Like I liked Myles Gaskin in Miami for a minute. I did. I'll admit it. He looked exciting. But they didn't use him because they're healthy. There's no other running back on the way. So like you can't solve any running back problems then because there's no running backs out there.
Yeah. Well, I'm just scared because this one team in my league has Barkley, Bijan, Calvin Ridley, Olave, and Amari Cooper in their starting lineup.
Yeah. You're good. You're set. You're set, bro. I mean, McKinnon and Swift are pretty decent, actually. You know, because CEH, like, cuff to McKinnon, like, is something you could potentially do because they they got rid of Prince. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say that's a move to make or who you drop. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I just overthink like everything in fantasy. So I mean, I just wanted like your opinion to see if I was okay.
Yeah, you're fine, bro. I love the trade. Nice job. All right, call in tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
We'll be live tomorrow. Appreciate you, man.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Later. Okay. Mark with a $10 hauler.
To the moon.
I think I didn't get this one yet. And I'm on the clock here. My team so far, Kenneth Walker, Ridley, Watson, Fields, and I get a flex and a tight end here back to back. We're going to probably roll with, this is week 1, so I don't know that I like, Higbee's okay. Fryermuth has a tough matchup, probably not going near that. Juwan Johnson's interesting. Flex-wise, Zay Flowers, Drake London, Mike Evans. Okay, so Drake London's probably the top option here. Ramondre's not. He's got a tough matchup, though. Oh, I timed out. Well, I timed out on. Thank God I queued Juwan Johnson. Woo! I queued him, so it just took him. Okay, so I got to decide between Ramondre and freaking Najee with a tough matchup. These are both very tough matchups. Or do I just roll with London? I think I'll go with London. So the team so far is Fields, Walker. That's a lesson to everybody. Cue a player you're contemplating so that if you pushed it to the limit, it'll draft them. You know what I'm saying? And then you save yourself. So right tip of the day. Cue somebody immediately that you like, then start shopping. Very, very stress-free way to draft. Because then you can let it time out. You can just be like, who do I take? I don't know. Okay, I'll just let it get him. And then it's nice. Calvin Ridley, Christian Watson, Drake London, Juwan Johnson, Kenneth Walker, Fields. Not my favorite team. So golf, I think at the end of the day, the draft slot 12 sucks, and the draft slot matters a lot. I think if I had like a middle of the draft slot or a first, second, or third, I like my team much more. Because this main slate of games too, you're kind of like even worse off at 12. But I really like the team. It's not bad. Mark with the super chat. Sup Smitty, Eval, auction, Fields, Lamb, Garrett Wilson, Ridley, Bijan, love it. Bench, Kamara, love it. Warren, Bigsby, you got lots of value on this bench, my guy. Yeah, brutal at 12. 12 is brutal. I like the team, but it's still not my favorite team. I think it could have done a lot better. This is a really good squad, bro. I mean, Garrett Wilson and Lamb, Ridley, Bijan. I mean, you can't get better than that. You did really well. Oh, if you're starting Mostert, though, maybe I start Warren over Mostert, honestly. But yeah, Kamara's ready to come into your lineup. There's not. I mean, you got a great squad, my man. Great squad. Nothing to even trade there because I like all those players. Mark, thank you. My guy, please eval 10-player QB. Fields, JJ, Lamb, B. Hall, Gibbs. This is another $10 hauler from my boy Mark. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate your support, bro. Fields, JJ, Lamb, Hall. Gibbs, Waller, flex one, Dotson. I mean, I'm flexing Watson. Dotson's playing the Cardinals, though. God. I think I still play Watson. It's hard to... I play Watson. That's just me. I can't sit Watson. Mostert, no thank you. Not yet. Bench, Kamara, McKinnon. Another Kamara bench. Bro, you're doing awesome. JSN, your team's stacked. And you got this like potential trade bait later that's going to pay off for you big time. Big time. Both those squads are phenomenal. You did a great job. Phenomenal building, bro. Foos, appreciate your $20 hauler. Mark, appreciate your combination of $20 haulers.
To the moon.
Mark, my man. Appreciate all of you. That boy, how do you explain cuffing again? I think I covered that, but I think we're done drafting for tonight. We did a bunch of them. That's fun. Tomorrow, I might go live tomorrow during the day, but tomorrow night we're definitely going to marathon the hell out of these drafts if they're still around. I think they will be. They should be. The qualifier looks like it's only 7% full, so I imagine we'll still be good by tomorrow night. So we'll do like 2 or 3 of those. Tomorrow we'll do a little draft marathon, if you know what I'm saying. I'm out of here. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm sorry I'm jumping a little early today. I think we got another super. No, we don't. I think we're caught up on the supers. I'm exhausted from last night, today. But we'll be back tomorrow. If I don't do a live stream midday, we will be marathoning some drafts tomorrow night. We'll do multiple of these as long as the $5 and $10 week 1 qualifiers are all there. We'll be doing them. So appreciate you all. Thank you, Golf. Appreciate you hanging out and dropping your super chats. Thank you, Mark, again. Let me put the super chats on screen here. And thank you properly. Riff dropping the $10. AMG dropping his $5 hauler. AR5 $2. Gabriel, thank you so much for dropping your super chat. Garrett, same thing for you. Worldwide, Wes is having a baby right now, and word is he might let me name the child, and we name it By Jane Robinson. Appreciate you, or By Jane or By Jan, whichever one. Thank you, just get it done. Appreciate you. Julian dropping a super chat. Taylor, appreciate your super chat. Jeffrey, thank you for your super chat. Gabriel, thank you for your super chat. Mark dropping the $13.99 conversion, I believe is what that is. Mark, I can't thank you enough for doing that. Jeffrey, appreciate you. Slim, appreciate you. Golf, appreciate you. Golf coming in hot again with another. Golf coming in another. Thank you, Golf. My man, Golf. Travis coming in hot with a $2. Key coming in with a $10 hauler. Adrian, appreciate you so much, my man. Adrian with the 2 spot. Toasty Buns coming in clutch with the $4.99 Toasty Buns super. Living Legend with the $4. That boy with a 5. Appreciate you, that boy. Foos with that $20 hauler. And Mark with the double $9.99s equaling 20. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate you so much. And then MS coming in with the final, we think, super chat of the night with a $10 spot. And let me see if MS has an actual question. No, I think MS is just dropping a super just to say thanks, I guess. Here. What's up, Smitty? Can you critique my team? QB Hurts, running backs Eckler, Gibbs, wide receivers Keenan Allen, Olave, Gerald Everett. See if Jawan Johnson's out there. He's better than Everett, in my opinion. Flex is Swift. Bench, Penny, Brian Robinson, Dotson, Addison. I'd get rid of Allen, bro. I would trade Allen for I don't know. I just think you can get Debo right now. You can get ETN. Even if you've got to give up like Swift or Penny. Penny has some value. Penny and Allen for like one running back and get Dotson into your lineup. He plays the Cardinals too. That's the one thing I'm working on. This team's very, very good though. You have a very solid squad. Olave is your number 1 wide receiver. I'm just not a big Keenan Allen believer on the year, even though he can be very good when he's on the field. He's often injured. I just don't know what the hell is going to happen with him this year. And even if I'm wrong, bro, he's got amazing value. If I'm wrong, I'm not wrong, because you're going to get some amazing return that if you get the right player, it doesn't even hurt you. You can watch Allen go nuts, and you're still going to get a player that's going to go nuts yourself or himself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would probably do, my guy. And Jeffrey, hit that like button on the way out the door, please. We have only, how many likes we got? Only have 92 likes. We got 200 people on the live stream. Jeffrey, best fantasy channel on the internet. Good night, Smitty. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate you dropping that super chat. Jeffrey from, where was Jeffrey calling from? Texas? No. Arkansas? Where'd he call from? Georgia? Atlanta? I don't know. Jeffrey, appreciate you regardless. Alabama? Where was it? I forget. MS, thank you. Go work on that. I mean, trust your gut, too. If you love Keenan Allen, if he's like one of your favorite players, don't mind me. Trust your gut. Terry Roberts, appreciate you. Terry, I left you a message to play to your league that day you wanted me to. Appreciate you, Terry. Travis, thank you for moderating. Sick Nasty, thank you for moderating. Terry, thank you for moderating. Sick Nasty, Travis Rowe, Vampy, if Vampy's in here, thank you for moderating. Blackbeard, if he's in here, thank you for moderating. Georgia, thank you. Georgia Peaches, he gets his peaches down in Georgia. Vega dropping a $5 hauler. Tank Dell is up for grabs in my league. I have Garrett Wilson. I'm on Raw. DJ, Quentin Johnson, Romeo Dobbs trying to trade for Burrow. I love that you're trying to trade for Burrow or Fields. I want on every team. The crazy part is Tank Dell better than Quentin Johnston? I think he probably could be. Like, Quentin Johnston is not even the number 3 wide receiver for his team. I don't know. All right, people. I'll see you all later. Thank you all for being amazing. And the channel's growing so fast. I mean, God, we're at 21,171 subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be a part of this movement. Be a part of why that number goes up. 21,171. And every maybe 15 minutes, we get a new sub minimum. Sometimes every 4 or 5 minutes, just boom. I got a ticker right here that I keep up at all times. And it's not that the numbers necessarily important to the point where it's all about quality, not quantity, but you get to see when things resonate, and that's why you watch it from my perspective. I won't stop or feel even proud of myself or the channel, to be honest with you, until we get 100K. I think that will be a moment where I kind of sit back and go, wow, I'm really going to enjoy that, I think. But it's more about, I just want to resonate, and I can see when it's resonating when, we get those subscribers. So subscribe if you're watching right now. We would love to have you on board for this season, and hit that like button on your way out the door. And